Desert Beauty makeup tutorial. Okay, first you want to apply foundation with a damp beauty blender all over the face. I'm using Face Atelier foundation. Use a stippling motion to get the most coverage. Okay, after your foundation's applied, use a translucent loose powder and lightly set the entire face. So eyelids, all over the face, under the eyes, lightly, just to set the foundation to keep it on. Get it prepared for your blush and bronzer. Next, you want to fill in your brows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz mechanical pencil, which I love because it gives really natural results. And you just want to use short little strokes, filling in your arches, exaggerating your arch a little bit more, just for a little more drama. Brush through, and then add a little more product, and then brush through, and then do this until you're done filling in entirely. Next, apply a shimmery bronzer. I like to apply it where the sun naturally hits the face, so the forehead, the tops of the cheekbones. I use whatever's left on the brush for a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the chin, just for a natural flush. Be sure to blend out any edges. Next, I'm applying a peach shimmer blush. This one's Tarte. Find the apple of the cheek. It helps to smile in the mirror. You just want to dust the color on. Get a nice natural color. Next, we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm using a matte, peachy nude shadow. So I'm applying it to the lid and up past the crease with a nice fluffy brush. This kind of brush just gives you a more diffused color. That way you have to do less blending at the end. Then I'm going to apply a nude shimmer to the brow bone, just for a little extra pop. Bring out the brow bone more. Now I'm applying a dark matte brown, and I'm applying this with a more pointed brush directly into the crease. That's going to help create a more almond shape to the eye. And I blend back and forth, and then I use a clean brush to meld all the colors together. Get rid of any hard edges. Okay, next you're going to use a black cream liner and a flat slanted brush. I find that this type of brush helps get the most natural cat eye to the contour of the eye. So I apply it to the back of my hand to get the color on the brush and remove any excess. And then I start at the outside corner of the eye and work my way in to start creating my liner shape. Since we're going to do a really bold liner, it's okay to work in steps. So you just want to slowly build up the shape, build up the color. Open your eye, look in the mirror while you do your cat eye. That is much more helpful than doing it with your eyes shut. That way you know exactly where your cat eye is going to be. And you can see I work my way in rather than out. And this takes time. You know, you don't have to do it all in one swoop. You can do it in little steps. Then I line underneath the eye, in between the lash line. This is called tight lining, and this helps fill in any little gaps that you might see, so you have a nice solid black line. Cleaning up any little mistakes. You can go back with a Q-tip later and clean up any mistakes, so don't worry about it if you mess up. Now I'm just building the color more, getting a more smooth line. And like I said, it helps to just look straight into the mirror when you do your cat eye. Okay, so we want the liner to go completely around the eye to get a really bold look. So now I'm lining underneath the eye with the black cream, inside the waterline of your eye. Cream works the best for lining the waterline, I think. It stays on the longest. Now I'm connecting the top and bottom liner together and just accentuating my cat eye a little bit more. So while your bottom liner is still a little bit wet, go ahead with a clean, small, like a buffing brush, and blend it out underneath the eye. Clean up any little mistakes with a cotton bud. You can use a little bit of makeup remover, or sometimes I even just use a little bit of face lotion if I don't want it to take off too much makeup. And then finally you're going to connect the inner corners. So you want to fill in any little gaps that you've missed. I think this part is really important to this makeup because you want the liner to be really bold all the way around the eye. Okay, after your liner's done, take a small flat brush and a gold shimmery shadow and just press the color into the lid. This is just going to give you a little extra dimension to the eye, and it's going to make your eyeliner pop even more. And just blend. Finally, I'm going to finish the eye with a warm, neutral matte shadow. Just a pretty brown neutral, and I'm just going to add a little bit more to the crease. And then you just want to finish your look by applying a false lash. For a little added sparkle, you can just pop some glitter onto the lid, and then finish with a bronze shimmery highlighter on the cheeks. I also add a little to the nose, the cupid's bow of the mouth, and the chin. You can bring it down onto the collarbone too for a little extra sparkle. And then finally, just apply a neutral lipstick to finish your look. Voila!